I have never liked that little brat. How can you? You've been released from your family drama too, haven't you? Let's sing the praises of a woman's freedom. You should thank me for having George Kuhn killed for you too. You monster! Laughter noises. The two yells and the sound of gunfire thundered across the dark rose garden. Slowly, Ava fell backwards. Then she landed in a puddle, scattering countless drops of water. Across from her, Kyrie spun around as though dancing. Beautiful black rose petals scattered around her. The petals were a dark, dark red. As they sprayed from her throat, she spun around in a circle and slowly crumpled. Then she fell to the ground, sending muddy water flying. The two women had shot and fallen. However, when the thunder roared, only Ava sat back up. Ava hadn't been shot. Kyrie's intensity had made her fall backwards, but the bullet had once again slipped right past her. Ava cursed her good luck. Why couldn't this luck have saved her husband or her son? Die there for Angie-chan's sake as well. You'll be killed in the explosion accident. Until the moment of your death, you worried about the daughter you left behind. Yes, I'll write that into the lid of the cat box. When Kyrie heard this, blood dripped from her grinning mouth and she seemed to say something in response. However, her voice came out only as globs of blood from the hole in her throat, not words. But Mom? Mom? Crying noise. It's a lie. It's all a lie. Angie, please calm down. This is just a game. That couldn't possibly be what your mother truly feels. It's just something that the Game Master made Aunt Kyrie's piece say. But saying that did nothing to calm Angie's sobs. I don't blame her, even if she knows it's just a game. She's been forced to see not only her mother's death, but also her mother announcing that she was the culprit of a mass murderer who didn't even love her own daughter. Anyone would sob after hearing that. Burn Castell-san. Enough of this. I don't care who the Game Master is. Stop this pointless game right now. When Leon yelled this, the theater suddenly went pitch black, swallowed in darkness. However, that wasn't enough to shock Leon. Leon continued to yell Burn Castell's name into the darkness, telling the witch to stop this game. Then a single beam of light shone down upon the stage. There was Claire, the one who had appeared for just a second right before this cruel game began. Claire! So, you were the Game Master after all? I don't get it. Why? Claire didn't answer. In fact, it looked as though she hadn't even heard. Her eyes were blank, and you couldn't tell what she was looking at. In fact, she was even forgetting to blink. She looked just like a doll. Then another beam of light lit up the side of the stage. Beneath that light stood Burn Castell. At the same moment, though, there appeared to be no one in the audience. A thunderous applause rang out. Burn Castell raised her right hand in response to the applause. She kept doing so until it died down. Burn Castell-san? So, you were the Game Master of this game after all? Leon, how many times do I have to tell you that I'm not the Game Master? Then, are you saying it's Claire? That's impossible. Yep. Of course it's impossible. After all, Claire died. We were just conducting her funeral. Did you forget that? Then just who is standing there? A corpse. She's not a mannequin. So of course she still has her insides. She's hiding it under a beautiful exterior, but she's actually packed full of guts. When Burn Castell raised her right hand, a light fell on it, and a black, shining scythe appeared there. It was a cold, merciless, and cruel object, like something a classic Grim Reaper might hold. But what are you planning to do? When they're alive, you can enjoy watching them struggle. When they're dead, you can enjoy tearing out their guts. Tales are things you get to enjoy twice. That's what it means to be a witch of theater going. Burn Castell pressed the blade of her Reaper's scythe against Claire's stomach. And slowly slid it across. Then along the line she traced, Claire's dress was sliced open. It was now clear the scythe she held was not a fake one for theatrical use, and it was clear just what she planned to do next that made her cruel smile so fitting. Angie, can you hear me? I hear you. You tear me to bits. Make me read. What's next? Are you showing me this worst possible tale to hurt me even more? Is this fun for you? Yeah, I'll bet it is. I had a blast too. You think that I'd give up after that? You think I'll sit around crying any longer because of that disgusting game of yours? Both you and Leon seem to have the wrong idea. I'm not the game master. This tale is not one that I created. Then that woman in the dress is the game master. No, she isn't. That can't be. Then who is the game master? Who wove this disgusting tale? You still don't understand? What don't we understand? Angie, you gambled everything on a faint chance of a miracle, throwing yourself forward. I invited you to October 4th and 5th of 1986 out of respect for your courage. What was your goal? To take your family back? That would be a very difficult thing to do, and without the blessing of a miracle, a thoroughly impossible one. You were prepared for that, weren't you? Yes, I am prepared, and I still haven't given up on Oni-chan, Mom, and Dad. Whether you give up or not is your choice. That's your own game, after all. I won't support you, and I won't even watch. I've already enjoyed my fill of games that use the piece you are, so I have no need for you any longer. Glad to hear it. Then why am I here? Aren't you the one who invited me? Yes, that's right. I invited you here to thank you for entertaining me for a while as my piece. To thank me? Ha, so this is how witches show gratitude. Sure, this has been loads of fun, you beast. How could you make this kind of game and do that to Dad and Mom? Angie,